is. Yes, a word for you to move on, everybody. This is Thursday, June the 4th, 2020. This is Scriptures and Screen Sharing, and I am your host, T.Rice. Just a positive voice of direction to equip you for daily life. Gonna move on over to our verse of the day over in James, 2nd chapter, 23rd verse. And it says, faith. And the scripture was fulfilled that says, you ready? Abraham believed God, and it was counted to him as righteousness, and he was called a friend of God. Oh my. Ooh, does your faith count you as a friend of God today? I tell you, I say it all the time. When people are on my good side or my bad side, I say, you know what? You might want to be careful. I'm a friend of God. And I tell you, when you have a friend, you take care of one another, don't you? And that is exactly what God does to us. And listen, I was reading these scriptures over in James, the 2nd chapter, and I tell you, it blessed my soul when I read up just a little bit more. And it says, you see that faith was active alongside with works, and faith was completed by his works. And then it went on to talk about that verse of the day, the scripture was fulfilled. Listen, whatever is in your hands that you have faith that will or that needs to be completed, let your works work alongside your faith. Activate the both of them together. In this community climate that we have right now, it's a lot of protest. Let your faith as well as your actions coincide with what you're doing, which also means for some, let your faith coincide with going to vote. Let your faith coincide with protesting. Let your faith coincide that change is going to happen across the board in the United States. In your faith communities, make sure change is going to happen when your faith with your works on how to recognize the how do we say this? How to recognize that there is a bit of division even in the church of today amongst stuff. Conversations that we have to have. It's okay to have those conversations because you are a friend of God. And when you are a friend of God, he takes care of you, and your righteousness is because of your faith. So faith is righteousness, you guys, and your faith makes you a friend of God. Remain a friend of God and continue to be righteous. I have enjoyed the verse of the day with you. If you need to find it, scroll down to the bottom of the screen and click on the pick. Just go to a wordtomoveon.org or jakaki.com. This is T.Rice, of course. Find me on some social media platforms. Like us, subscribe, even follow us. But I need you to turn around and share us with someone else because someone else may need a positive and productive day.